Hello! So today I am painting a Shichon named Leon Riley. This painting is a gift for this beautiful young lady right here holding him on her wedding day. Alright, on this little kiddo I started out getting all the darks blocked in, getting the dark parts of him blocked in. Even though he is a white dog, he's got some deep shadows, and I really wanted to make sure I didn't lose those shadows. And then I attacked the eyes, because to me the eyes are the most special part of the animal. That is where their essence is. That getting the eyes right on a painting is, if you nail it, if this is a dog or not, that this person knows. So I start with the eyes and start getting everything put in around there, and then I start moving on to some other areas on his face because I got distracted, and then I got onto his nose. So watch here for a minute and enjoy the process. Alright, so this is the end of the first session, so I've got a lot of him put in here. I really have my values established and the colors I'm going to be using in this painting established. So I wanted to zoom in here and show you his face. This reference photo was actually not the best reference photo in the world. He was further away and he's a little bit more in the shadows because this photographer was taking a picture more of the bride than of the dog in that situation. So that's okay. I work with it. And what I actually did is I requested that the commissioner send me a few more photos of his teeth. So I went through and I really wanted to get those bottom teeth nailed because apparently those hang out and stick out a little bit. So we wanted to see that. And then I go through and I work on the eyes. And I wanted to slow this process down for you because I wanted you to see how slow of a process it really is to work on these eyes. Here I'm showing you another little picture right here just so you can see his eyes and how dark they are in this photograph. And so it was a little challenging going through this photograph and looking at it as a reference and making sure he doesn't have two black pits of eyes, but that it still makes sense with the shadows that are casted. Fortunately, I had the reference photos for his teeth that I was able to look back at and use those as guidance as I was going through and painting his eyes here. The commissioner did request that this bow tie and his tag stays in the photo or in the painting that was shown in the photo, so I made sure that I included those, which I really loved this little bow tie. I thought it was so cute. I loved how it just poked out the tiniest bit, but it was just enough to compliment him and not really take up a lot of your attention when looking at this painting. So I really love that little splash of color. It just really made this painting. So I didn't record it because I actually took a photo and noticed it after the fact, but he had this really dark area on his chin, so I did go through and polish that up off camera, and that really made a big difference. He was kind of looking like he had a stroke, and we didn't want that kind of look, and I'm really glad that I took a photo and looked at my phone for a while, and I was able to see that when I stepped back. So something special that I do for my pet portrait commissions is I go through and I hand stamp their name on the back of a metal name tag, and I glue it to the back of their portrait. So that is what I'm doing here is I'm spelling out his name, which is Leon Riley, and I'm putting it on the back of a little bronze metal tag, and then I will glue that to the back of his painting and just make it a little bit more special. I absolutely love this part. I love wiping away that enamel and being able to see that name just filled in. I just think it's the sweetest little thing, and it just makes me happy. All right, it's varnish time. I use Gamblin's Gamvar, and I opted for a satin finish. I didn't want it to be too shiny, but I also didn't want it to be matte. I wanted to bring out those twinkling eyes and his cute little nose, and I really love the way that it turned out. Now it's time to package. With this painting, they are actually local, so I am packaging this painting for a local delivery, which means I'm not putting it in any kind of plastic encasement, and there's obviously not going to be a bunch of brown paper in a box or anything involved in this. All right. And that is it. Here is another photo of Leon Riley and the finished painting. I hope that you enjoyed. I really enjoy making these videos, but I'm still really new at it. So please let me know if there's something that you want to see or hear more about and what you love best about them so I can keep doing that. And as the YouTube world says, be sure to like and subscribe. Thank you.